Hello, as I told you all before, I'll be doing videos and I will be doing them based upon just things that I learned, because I didn't do too much paying attention when it came to history when I was younger. But now God has put a desire in my spirit to want to know history. Everything happens for a reason, and I want to know this stuff for a reason. So, y'all, I found out about an African cemetery at Higgs Beach, and I'm going to do some reading for y'all. It's in Florida, so bear with me. Burial grounds. Many of the Africans were quite ill from the harsh, inhumane conditions they endured aboard the slave ships during the 1860 voyage from the coast of Western Africa. Despite the efforts of the community to restore their health, 295 of the Africans died during the 85 days they remained in Key West. Records indicate that a cemetery was established for them on a sand ridge along the southern shore of the island. Today, the area is part of a public park. The search. In 1990, Florida Keys historian stumbled across clues that led ultimate to the search for the African cemetery in Key West. In June 2002, it was proposed and organized a survey at the Higgs Beach in Florida to search for the African cemetery. Working with Monroe County staff, a team of archaeologists and volunteers conducted a ground penetrating radar survey to locate any physical evidence of the long lost site. The data that was collected gave clear images of grave line and rows along the beach. Because of the sanctity of the graves, the site was not evacuated. So, consecration. The Key West Africans Memorial Committee organized a ceremony to consecrate the African cemetery on September 16, 2002. A prince of an African tribe sprinkled water on the ground over the site, performing an ancient African ceremony honoring and remembering the dead. A local minister led the gathering in prayer for the dead. And the prince, I don't know how to say his name, Adi Fumi, performed a special cemetery, mainly in the Yoruba language. So I just wanted to read about that to y'all because it's crazy to me that all this stuff actually took place, So much, so much, so much. You can never know too much history. So that was something that I learned, you know what I'm saying? At least they did, even though I feel like it's symbolic to just, you know what I'm saying, to put it out there, what happened, and to be so callous about it, even though it's not something they did. To put it out there so publicly with no remorse or any apology or anything, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it could be looked at as an apology to even acknowledge it, or is it being acknowledged for the combatant wrongs, or is it just acknowledged as this can still? It's just a symbolization of, you know what I'm saying? Maybe of what's going on now, but even though it's history, and we have to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that we're in control of our own lives, our own destiny. We have to make sure that we following God's footsteps and path, whatever he designs for us to do. That's why it was so many great people. So many great people. A lot of people did a lot of fighting and paving the way for where we are today. So I appreciate y'all for viewing. I'm going to be dropping some more info when it comes to history, of all sorts. Have a good one.